welcome back. Right now we are going to focus on the Soldier Hollow Classic Sheepdog Championship and Festival happening as well. This weekend it's a lot going on. We have Carol and her beautiful sheepdog here, retired sheepdog. Tell me more about the festival, but actually first introduce us to Keita.
This is Keita. She's 12 years old. I used to trial with her. She was actually pretty successful in 2019 at the Soldier Hollow Classic. So yeah, so she thought she'd come and visit. She's also the one that I can trust to be well behaved in his
in public places. She's so curious.
And she's pretty curious about that camera. So this is her first appearance on TV.
Well, welcome, welcome. Tell us about what is happening, especially with the Soldier Hollow Classic. It's a lot going on.
A lot going on. It's a big festival as well as the Sheepdog Championship, as you know. We're setting up the venue today, actually. So we're ready to go and greet the spectators on Friday morning. Handlers will start to arrive Thursday and the sheep come on Wednesday, and the competition, as you know, is 3 days of a preliminary round with a final on Monday. But there's so much more that goes on at the festival. There's great food and lots of kids activities as well as product vendors. This year, for the first time, we have a petting zoo as one of the kind of family activities, and we have the demonstrations are back. We have the police dogs are coming back, which is just really a great show as well. We have duck herding, we have sheepdog herding, and we have agility and lots of other things going on.
Well, and this competition is known throughout the world as one of the best ones. Yeah,
it's really considered a world-class competition now. You know, it started in 2003 under Mark Peterson, and he just had a vision. Honestly, he went to the world trials overseas, and he thought we should be able to do something like that here. So he saw the Soldier Hollow venue and said, this is a spectacular place to have a sheepdog trial, and you know, the rest is history, as we say. So yes, it's an honor, I think, to be invited. You see the best of the best at this trial work their dogs. So
yeah, if someone isn't familiar with what a sheepdog competition actually is, could you briefly describe it?
Yeah, you know, think of like, you know, rodeo was designed to compete in things that were actually ranching activities, right? And with a little bit of, with rules and finesse, frankly. Sheepdogs a lot the same way. They started in Scotland. Well, actually, the first one I think was actually New Zealand, but it was sheep ranchers getting together and saying, creating a competition out of their regular work. So every element of the competition is reflective of what people do on a ranch, with just some rules to tighten it up and make it more, you know, a little finesse. So they begin with a big outrun up the hill, which I should note that Soldier Hollow is unique with this hill because you can really see not just the spectators but the handlers, but it's truly a fantastic venue to see what is going on. So they go up the hill about 400 yards and gather a small group of sheep and bring them down in a straight line, which you might not ask for when you're home on the ranch, but that's one of the things that's judged, because they'll go through what we call a panel or a gate. And then they go around the handler at the post and do a drive where you're actually pushing the sheep away, which is really not the instinctual part of the trial, of the competition, but something that the dogs have to learn to do. And you really see the communication at that point between dog and handler. And again, there's a pattern and gates they go through, all worth a certain number of points. Come back to a large arena, just marked by sandbags, and there they do something you would have to do on a ranch. You may want to, let's say you need to separate out 2 sick cows or a sick sheep, or you know, or you want to separate the lamb. So what you do there is you separate 2 from the 5, and the dog is responsible for doing that on a command and for holding those sheep away from the others even though they want to join. And then once that's completed, you can go to the pen and do what you would expect the dog to do, you know, pen the sheep.
It's really spectacular to watch because seeing the handlers communicate with the dogs, how in tune they are to each other by the smallest little sound, smallest little motion. It's something I highly recommend for everyone seeing at least once, and right here in Midway is fabulous. What has it been like raising a sheepdog? I know we don't have a lot of time left, but I'd love to hear a little more about Keita.
Well, you know, I got her when she was 3 or just turning 4, and I've raised some puppies as well. But Border Collies, as you know, can be high energy. And as I tell people, if they don't have a job, they may find one, and it might not be the one you want. But they're very smart. They love to work, and I have 4 Border Collies now of varying ages, and they're just really a joy to have around. I mean, they're all such partners on some level. They're all different, but my dogs are in the house or pets as well, but have free access to the yard. So it's, it's a little bit hectic sometimes around the house with 4 of them, but they're a lot of fun.
Hey, you can tell she has such a calm demeanor, and she's
does.
also so alert to what's going on in the studio.
Yep.
What impressive dogs. So if we want to attend, what do we need to know?
Well, you can go to our website, soldierhollowclassic.com, and you can buy tickets online up till literally a few minutes before the trial for a discount. Or you come to the gate and we'll have tickets for sale there. It's up at the Soldier Hollow Nordic Center. Just go to Swiss Days, and then when you're through there, just drive on over. And we do continue as well on Sunday and Monday, so we're a 4-day event. So visit the website, and you can pick a dog that you want to come see. The run orders are up as well as directions to the site. Lots of room. There's people are concerned that maybe it's too crowded. This venue accommodates a lot of people. Nobody has a bad seat. You can see the hill from anywhere on the venue and meet the dogs.
Just spectacular scenery and incredible competition.
Yeah, it's
Thank
fun.
you so much, Carol and Keita, for being here today. It's an absolute pleasure welcoming you both here
Well, thank
to
you.
Park City Television.
I appreciate
So
the
thanks so
opportunity.
much.
And
that's-
says Keita, as does
Yes,
Keita.
and we love Keita being here. And that's it for our show today. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow live at 7 a.m. for much more. We appreciate everyone who's contributed to our show today. So this is Christine Napier from Out Connections. We will see you next time.